I'm Richard Randall, and welcome back to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate. And it does it with Barb Schlinker. She's the owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, and she is the real estate voice. Barb, as we transition from a red hot real estate market last spring to a more normal market now, getting a house ready to sell is the question often asked from people thinking of selling their home. How much difference does home sale preparation make when it comes to getting the most money on a home sale?
Well, Richard, it's absolutely critical because, buyers have become more discerning lately since the market has corrected a little bit, right? It is the number one question that we get: what to do and what not to do to get their house ready for sale. And many times a very small investment can result in a big return on your investment. I know everybody watches HGTV, okay, but not every home is HGTV. Not every home is completely remodeled. Not every home is 100% perfect. But there's a lot of different things that factor into what to do and what not to do. Most home sellers want to get the most money. I see very few that are willing to take less, unless they're in some kind of situation where they have to sell right away. And then our cash offer program works really well for them. But most people want to maximize the amount of money that they get when they're selling their home. And oftentimes the pricing issue, they think that if they price it high, that's maximizing the most money. It's really not. It's home sale preparation. A lot of times agents will look backwards at similar sales and go, oh, your home is worth that much because somebody a year ago paid that much. Well, that's not working. And that's why we're getting more and more sellers call us and go, my agent's not selling my home. What can you do to help me? So first of all, there are some inexpensive things that you can do to get your house ready for sale. What do I mean by inexpensive? A lot of times it's just little stuff. It's not a major remodel. I mean, I was just talking to a kitchen designer last night, and he updated the kitchen on the home that he's selling. And he said it was about $70,000 altogether that he put into the home, but he absolutely will get that back. A lot of times you don't get 100% of your investment. You don't necessarily have to do a full-on kitchen remodel. Sometimes it's just the little fluffy things. It could be little door pulls and handles that you put in your kitchen that will dress it up just a little bit. It could be a plumbing fixture. It could be light fixtures. It could be flooring. And that's part of what we do is we help people decide what to do to get the most money for their home. As the days on market have gone up a bit, most buyers are being a little bit pickier, and you need to know what are those top things and what to do and what not to do to get your house ready for sale. And some people can absolutely over upgrade a home as well. If you're in a price range where most of the homes don't have granite and Corinthian leather, then you may not get 100% of your investment out of it. And some of the things that buyers won't pay for are fancy mechanicals like 95% efficient furnace or a tankless water heater. Those just a solar system. Here's another example. Even though, yes, it does save the home seller money over time and the buyer money over time for things like solar systems and even getting the high impact shingles on the roof, they can get a discount on their insurance. That's not necessarily the thing that makes the buyer go over the edge and make a great offer on your home. So what are the things that you should be doing? Take a look at your appliances. Do they match? Are they old? Are they broken? Are they tired? Not all homes have granite. Not all homes have or need luxury vinyl flooring. You need a professional to absolutely help you and give you those tips on what to do and what not to do. Here are the key rooms that you absolutely want to focus on. Number one, curb appeal. It's finally starting to warm up. It's a good time to give those overgrown bushes a haircut. Freshen the mulch in the yard because people will drive by. If they like the pictures, they're going to leave their fuzzy bunny slippers. They're going to drive by the house and they're going to see if they like the area. The backyard is absolutely critical. A lot of people spend a lot of time in their yards. It's very, very important. The living room, the kitchen, the master bathroom, and then the master bedroom. Okay. And you need to hire an agent that actually has recent market expertise. What do I mean by that? Well, I just did some research very recently, just looking at the area agents and trying to figure out how many were selling homes. And I was really surprised to find out that 81% of them were selling 3 or less homes a year. That's a big number. What does that mean? Well, okay, they might sell onesies, twosies here and there. They might make 30 to 50,000 at the most gross. That's not their net. And so the problem is, if they're not selling all the time, they may not have their finger on the pulse of what's going on in the market, what's hot, what's not. So it's really important to hire the right agent that can help you make those decisions about pricing, preparation, all those things. If you price it too high, as I just mentioned, it's a problem. If you price it just right, that's when you'll get the most amount of offers. And there's some simple things that you can do on your own that really don't cost a lot of money. One of them is declutter. So how do you do that? I know I've talked about this before, Richard. You take a camera, and you could use your phone and take pictures of your rooms, okay? Then take those pictures and blow them up on your iPad or a bigger computer so it really speaks back at you. Even bring in somebody that's a family member to look at it and go, does that look cluttered? You wouldn't believe how different it looks. I even did this myself. Back when we had those fires back 10 years ago, we were told we had to pre-evacuate. And I'm like, oh, okay, I better take pictures. I thought, well, for insurance purposes, I'll take pictures of what's in the house. And then I look back on those pictures after we went back home, and I'm like, hey, my house is cluttered. I didn't think it was, but it really speaks back at you on those photos.
I did the same thing. It was horrible. I never saw it until the photo.
Yeah, you don't see it because you live in it all the time. And people don't put their homes on the market, present their homes the same way that they live in it. Like this morning, I'm talking to a seller. He goes, my house looks so bare. I'm like, it's fine. It's going to look great. Make sure you neutralize any dramatic paint, fix obvious broken stuff, doorbells, broken anything, tired carpet. Please take care of tired carpet. They're not going to accept it if it's not. And you want to make sure that when you put your home on the market, that you're hitting those 5 key areas to make sure you get the most money. My name is Barb Schlinker. I'm with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. I'm the host of this show, which is called I just had a blank. This show, which is called Your Real Estate Voice. And we're talking about a checklist to get your home ready for sale. Next up, we're going to go into the top 8 things that you should do before you call anybody in preparation of getting your home ready for sale. But if you are thinking of moving, one of the things that we offer is a free in-home consultation on what to do custom to your home and what not to do to get your house ready for sale. And then we'll also give you an idea on what your home will sell for in this market, how much you'll put in your pocket after all expenses. It's a free service. There's no obligation. And we'll show you all of our buyers that we have that might be interested in a home just like yours. If you want that service, give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com and click on Find My Buyer. Richard?
We're here talking with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty on Your Real Estate Voice show. And you can reach Barb at 719-301-3900, or as always, just visit barbhasthebuyers.com. Now, Barb, you've prepared a checklist to help people prepare their homes for sale. Is it simply how a home looks?
Well, that's a piece of it, but it's not just how it looks, it's how it looks against the competition. So if you don't price it right, which is the top thing that you should do, is price it realistically, not optimistically, buyers are going to pass it by because they're finding something else they would like better. And you want to make sure that your home is absolutely exposed properly to all the buyers. Let me give you an example. I spoke with the seller a few weeks ago, and he hired somebody to sell his home because we never had anybody come out and look at it. And when I looked it up, it wasn't in the local listing service. It was in a different listing service. Well, the problem is There's different listing services in Colorado, like Pueblo is different than Pikes Peak, that's different than Denver Metro, is different than Grand Junction. They're all different software and they don't talk to each other. Okay. You want to make sure that you're at least in the listing service of where your home is located. If you're not, there might be some agents out there that have a buyer that won't even show it because they don't see it. One of the things that we don't just post and hope, we actually deploy 16 key marketing systems, and we expose your home all over multiple media channels to make sure that you get top dollar. And we want to make sure that we are responsive about questions about your home as well, because that's a key factor as well. You know, the buyer has questions. We definitely want to answer their questions. Make sure you hire an agent that knows how to negotiate. I just had discussions about that with one of my clients. His dad was a real estate agent back in the 70s. So he had me beat on experience. And we were talking about how we got this one offer where the offer came across saying, this is our best and highest. And it came in below asking price. So we're like, okay. And we countered at a number in the middle and they went away. And what he was saying about that, he's like, that is such a mistake because you really put the buyer in a position where they can't save face. If they said, this is the most we'll pay, otherwise we're out, maybe they would have bought that house for another $25 a month or not. But because this agent took them out by using this strategy, that's our best and highest, and that's it. It was a mistake. You also want an agent that knows how to manage the sales process. As an example, got a contract on my $1 million+ listing, and the type of loan that they're getting a VA loan that requires a bacteria and a lead test. The lead test takes 3 weeks, and they want the seller to move out in less than 3 weeks and close. So I said, we got to put in a counter proposal that says that they order that immediately because it takes that much time to get that done. Not every agent knows that, right? And if they don't know that, you get up to the finish line, you think you're going to close, and the lender's going, oh no, I got to have the results of this test or I can't close. Makes everybody really angry. So you need somebody that's experienced and knows what to do. Plus somebody that has a certified pre-owned home program like we do that gives you peace of mind that you know walking in the door the condition of the home, and it gives you an opportunity to negotiate and know that your home is going to be under warranty and it's past inspection already. So if you are thinking of making a move, you can give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
You're listening to Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty on Your Real Estate Voice Show. And if you're thinking of selling your home and you want to get the most amount of money when you sell, just call Barb at 719-301-3900 or go ahead and visit barbhasthebuyers.com. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be discussing how to get the perfect home when you buy your next home, plus Barb's hot new listings. Many of those might be perfect for you. Stay tuned.